both in the classroom and in a textbook like America's History, it's very important that we introduce students to primary sources and teach them to work with them, to think about them.
I use a great deal of primary evidence in my classrooms. They read more primary evidence in a lot of courses than secondary ones. And I really love to juxtapose different voices. If you give them one historical account, then they'll read it and they sort of say, okay, well, that's the way it was. But if you give them 5 eyewitness accounts and nobody agrees with each other about what they saw, then you've posed a problem.
One of the most exciting things about working on America's history is working with the document features. We have several document features built into each chapter. One of my favorite, and it's a new feature in this edition, is called America Compared. So in every chapter, we take a particular set of issues or a particular question and look at how the United States, or before the United States, the Americas, experienced that particular question or issue in comparison to other places. So it might be, for example, in some of the chapters that I work on, how was the Great Depression experienced in other countries? How was the Cold War? What was the Cold War experience outside the United States?
In each chapter, we select a major problem or issue and then provide a series of perspectives on that issue. This feature is called American Voices, and what we do in that feature is to highlight individual documents speaking to the same issue, doing so from different perspectives, showing students that history is not a cut and dried operation, but a very complex interpretive system that one has to master in order to understand the event itself.
I'm really excited about the Thinking Like a Historian feature, which is new to this edition, and we worked really, really hard to provide a range of different sources. It gives gives the student 8 or 9 different documents so that they can come at the question from a whole bunch of different angles, get a whole bunch of different points of view. And I really enjoyed putting that feature together.